So I've got 5 kids. I love them with all my heart. We moved into a house some years ago, and I'm in the house studying. I got the window cracked for fresh air, and I hear the weirdest sound. It was like this clunk, 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 clunk. I'm like, what? I go outside, and I hear the noise up the street. Now, one of my sons, he had one of those little Jeeps, one of those plug-in, power-em-up kid Jeeps with the hard tires on it. And he's far away from our house, leaving, okay? And the clunk, clunk, clunk is him driving on the gravel. And he's about 4. So I run after him, stand for, oh, hey buddy, where are you going? He's like, I'm going to get donuts. Okay? I said, hey buddy, you can't go get donuts. He's like, I'll be back later. Now in his mind, this is great freedom. Finally, a vehicle. Right? But that much freedom will lead to his suffering. I mean, he was literally ready to merge onto a street that has like a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit. As his father, I realized that freedom will harm him. So it wasn't very long thereafter, and what do you think I built? A fence, okay? Now, if my kid had went to college and, studied Kant, he could have stood in the yard, looked at the fence, and look at this oppression that limits my freedom of choice and my ability to express myself. Look at the limitations that my unkind father has burdened me with. And as a father, I would say, actually, this is an act of love. If you hop the fence, you're going to get hurt. If you wander off property, you're going to get hurt. I want you to enjoy the whole yard, but don't leave your father's household because it will be to your ruin. We don't know this because we're rebels. We don't remember this because we are fatherless. We didn't have a dad, or we didn't have a dad like God. And when God gives us laws, if we don't see him as a father kissing us on the forehead, sitting with us on the couch, telling us how much he loves us, and telling us that every law is a board in the fence to preserve our life so that we can run freely without being harmed, then we will altogether reject a loving father who wants life for his kids. Every one of God's laws is just a plank in the fence. And when you see it, remember that your father loves you. And freedom is not freedom to jump the fence, but freedom to play in the yard. Amen? That's exactly what God is here doing with his children. And he's going to give them the law, the 10 Commandments.